Hello everybody and welcome to the Boxing Locker. I am your favourite boxing coach, I hope. Matt Goddard, former professional boxer, now boxing coach, as I already said. And today, I'm going to take you through why simple combinations are better than complex ones. Now, complexity doesn't equate to quality, okay? This is something I say all the time in my classes, when I'm working with clients, when I'm working with fighters. Complexity does not equate to quality. What that means is this. The complex will very rarely manifest. So if I'm boxing, practicing in the gym, and I go, I've got a hook cross, roll, and you're just presuming that that series of events is ever going to occur. Really, you should be looking at doing 2 to 3 punches, a defensive movement or a footwork movement, a couple more punches to phase through the attacks, and then repeat and reset, okay? Because 99 times out of 100, that is exactly the scenario that you're going to be faced with in a boxing format, in a real combat scenario, okay? So, what do I mean by that? What I mean is this, right? We're looking for 2 to 3 punches in a combination. Keep it basic, keep it defensively responsible. A good example is the jab cross. The 1-2 is underutilized, undervalued, and underappreciated. It's one of the best combinations in boxing. It gives me range, okay? So I have extension. What that means is it's harder for my opponent to shut me down. It's nice and long and defensively responsible. So because I'm not short in here and my hands haven't got to come back quite as quick, I've got a lot more range, a lot more time to defend any counters that come at me. It can be thrown at any range. I can move back with that 1-2. I can move in with that 1-2. Left, right, so many options, okay? It's a really varied and widely utilizable combination, okay? It will work across the board at any range against any opponent, no matter what their style. It is the easiest go-to that you can possibly utilize. So you should be practicing it. Get on the heavy bag. 1-2. When you're shadow boxing, move around. 1-2. Move your head. 1-2. Step. 1-2. Step back. In with the double and then the cross. So that's the next combination that I want to mention. The double jab cross. Again, massively underutilized and exceptionally effective combination. In your boxing stance, you can double jab, move them around, shut down the space, throw that cross. Double jab, move them around, throw the cross. Double jab, move them around, throw the cross. We can shut down space with that double jab. The jab acts as a foil, it's a spear. We drive into that center, create the space, open the guard, whoop, straight down the middle. Beautiful punch. Same thing on the back foot. People always comment on my Instagram videos where I punch on the back foot saying, how are you going to throw that punch on the back foot with any power? They are absolute imbeciles. If your technique is correct, you can punch with loads of power on the back foot. Watch Julian Jackson knock out Harold Graham and tell me that's on the front foot. It is not. He is leaning back against the ropes. Absolutely zero forward momentum. What's it all about? Rotation technique. That's the key, okay? So I can throw that double jab cross going backwards. Bop, bop, bam! Walk them into it. Use the double jab to maintain distance. Keep them on the end of that big right hand and snap, whap, bang, you are done. These kind of simple, fundamental key combinations are exceptionally effective and should be used far more. A 1-2-3, okay? The easy 3-piece. Jab, cross, hook, nice and long, and then bap, nice and long. Yeah, we maintain the range. I've done another video on this, changing up the range. So I go 1-2, whap, step in with it. 1-2, step back with it, shorten the punches. You have options. All of these things are far more effective if you practice them regularly and you understand the range and application, okay? The reason so many people think you can't throw a jab, cross, hook at range is because they don't practice throwing it at range. They work on this basis all the time with their pad man going jab, cross, hook, and there's no value to it. They're not practicing extension on them hooks. There's nothing wrong with a long hook. You can throw them perfectly fine with good technique, with good practice, and with the ability to understand how to apply those combinations. So, jab, cross, hook, 1-2-3, back foot, front foot, moving to the left, moving to the right. Gives you a new angle, you can roll out, come again. Options. Simple combinations. Simple drills for simple skills. That's my tagline. You see it on my Instagram page all the time. You'll see me mention it in my Instagram videos. Simple drills for simple skills. And that applies across the board with all your practice. There is no reason to be throwing a 7-punch combination. Whap, 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 whap. And then go in. Reset, let's go again. Whap, 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 whap. And then reset, go again. We want the realistic and the intentful, deliberate practice. So I'm in my boxing stance. I'm here and I start with the jab. Step with the jab. Take a little step out. check their reaction. 2 punches, bap, bap, move out. 3 punches, whap, 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 roll under, I go again. Roll under, I go again with 3 punches and I move. And then I'm back to that jab. Simple, realistic, easy to apply, easy to practice. You can be deliberate about your technique. It's easy to break down. It's a lot harder to make rookie errors like not having the hands. If I'm in here throwing a 75 punch combination, look, my left hand hasn't come back up once. I'm throwing that right hand, my left hand down. Now I get in the ring and I think, hey, what? Oh, gee, I've just been sparked out, big overhand right. How did that land? I wonder if it's anything to do with the fact that I've been practicing 74 punch combinations and no one's been throwing that right hand while I've been doing it, so I've just been having it down here. We don't need to be lazy, we need to be precise, we need to be accurate, we need to be deliberate in our practice, and simple, short combinations are the way to do that. So, another one, the uppercut hook cross, okay? You're in short, right uppercut, left hook, short right hand. Easy combination, very effective, not overly layered up, so immediately you can defend afterwards. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, roll. Always options. If you get used to throwing massive combinations in a massive sequence with loads of complexity all the time, it will have an effect on your performance. You will get caught with unexpected shots because you're used to, your muscle memory is there, that you are precisely, specifically used to that one thing happening. Bap, 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 and then they're going to throw a right hand, so I would normally slip. I slip there, left hook chops me up, boom. Mistakes are made when you don't have any sort of reactivity to your defense because it's too complicated, right? Now, that's not to be said there's not value in flows, practice working on your smoothness, but there has to be some accuracy to technique. So we've always got one hand up, we're staying nice and relaxed, chin tucked, head movement in sequence, and with the idea that we are capable of adapting and changing that, okay? It has function, but the value over and above practicing simple combinations is not there. 99 times out of 100, you're going to need to throw 1, 2, or 3 punches, and you're going to need to move your head or your feet afterwards. So practice that, make yourself as competent at that as possible, and then add in more complexity, okay? Once you are confident, competent at one thing, then you add complexity. You don't start off complex and expect it to manifest when you're in an actual combat scenario. So once again, 3 punch combinations. So I'm looking for uppercut hook cross, double jab cross hook. I'm looking for 2 punch combinations. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then I'm looking to defend or move my head, or move my feet, sorry. So 1, 2, step out, create space, re-establish that jab. Then I look at them again. I go 1, 2, bomb, move out. Have another look at them. See how they react. I go 1, 2, roll under. 1, 2, move out. Always keeping it simple. Always keeping it realistic. And remember, it's more effective that way, okay? You're more likely to land. You're more likely to do damage. You're more likely to be accurate. And not only that, but you're more likely to be able to react to whatever they do and throw at you. So, there we have it, guys. Blathered on a little bit as always. I know you guys probably scroll through some of this, kind of swipe forward and skip that for the demos, but that's the application, that's the information. Take that on board and then learn to put it into your work. So one more time, I'm looking to throw the jab to establish range and space, make sure I know where the opponent is. Then I throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. I move my head, I move my feet, always phasing through my attacks sensibly, intelligently, using the jab, using the defense, using the footwork. Keep it simple, keep it effective, take your time, practice it accurately. As always, thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and any ideas you have for future videos, please do let me know. Remember, I'm not one of these guys that's going to say, right, here's a video of 75 different 3-punch combinations, practice them all. That's not what it's about. The combination will be dictated by situation, position, and intent. You guys should know, if you follow me, that that's one of the main things that I drive all the time: situation, position, and intent. Understand that, and then everything else becomes a lot more simple to apply. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the rest of my videos. Tons on here now. I'm getting out, producing a lot more content, and I'm going to continue doing that. So please do let your friends know about my page and drive as many subscribers here as possible. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you for tuning in.